So guys, on the today video I have this beautiful 2024 Land Rover Range Rover 530 long wheelbase. Why it's a 530? Because it has 523 horsepower. The price for this car 156,000 MSRP, and my friend, he paid 7,000 over sticker just to have it, because number one, it's so hard to find black on black wheelbase right now in Los Angeles, and as always it's super hot unit, so you have to pay over sticker always. I found some other issue on this car. I'm gonna show it to you right now. So what I'm trying to discover, is it worth it to buy this car for 160 plus thousand, or it's worth to wait a couple more years and buy it on a 50% discount, because depreciation for this car, it's massive. And if you're gonna check 1-2 years old, 30, 40, 50,000 less than MSRP right now. Why you still have to pay that much money and get this car with many problems you're probably gonna see in the next couple of months? So long wheelbase, 7 seats. Look what's the space inside the trunk we got. There is a lot of space. But only question, how can you get on a third row seat? Okay, let's see how many cool things we got. So I want to drop those seats down. I want to lift it up third row. That's super weird actually. That's super actually weird. Let me try to get inside. Nice. Okay. What I have to do to get on the back? I think I have to push this button, but it's already down. Okay, I drop it. Now I have to do it manually. Oh, what's going on? What's the deal with this car? What's the deal with those seats? Okay, now I'm gonna put it back. No, I don't have to. I don't want to. Let's open it. I need to get back. So there is seven of us right now, and I wanna go on the third row and see how I'm gonna fit myself on the back right here. All right, that's super weird for me actually, but that's a lot of space. So I got a charger, I got a heated seats, I can even adjust it. That's so interesting. What can I adjust it? Looks like not much, but it's so comfortable when you're sitting as a driver or as a passenger on the second row. But third row, it's definitely for the kids. Black on black, kinda losing that Range Rover thing, you know. I would say if it would be white or red, but my friend, the customer who chose this car, he was looking for black on black for a long period of time, and the prices right now in Los Angeles, they are crazy. So 156,000 MSRP plus you have to pay additional, and there is no way you can buy the new Range Rover right now full size without paying an additional price. And usually it's going between 10 and 20,000, depends how many new units dealerships getting. But this dealership was not that greedy. They charge only 7,000 on the top of 156, plus taxes, plus you doing finance. And now I got a screen broken, it's not working, and it's still frozen. So I already told my friend, you know, unfortunately looks like your car is broken and it's not my fault. But he doesn't care. So anyway, that's what's going on. Most of the time customers who's buying new Range Rovers, they don't care. They don't care if something is not working and how many days it's gonna take to fix it. If this car is supposed to go back to the dealer, they just like the way it drives. And definitely I have to admit, this car drives like a spaceship. You cannot hear the engine, the suspension working so perfectly, so nice, so smooth, and the steering wheel, the way it's controlling it, the way you turn it left and right, it's just amazing. That's really something I cannot even compare right now to any other SUV, Mercedes or BMW X7, new G-Wagon or GLS, Maybach. It's not the same as Range Rover. Range Rover always on the top of the performance, the engine, suspension, the way it looks, the way it's cost, but it's always negative points about entertainment system, some electrical issues, some suspension problems, some check engine light for the super stupid things. And I believe the screen right now, I have to lock it, unlock it, or maybe do the reboot, and it's gonna go back to normal. Let's drive it, because I like the way it drives. It's just insane. 150,000, that's the price you paying for something, not only for entertainment. That's the price you paying for the whole car, and you're gonna get that feeling back from paying 150 plus thousand for this car. That's definitely it. So even though this car 170,000 looks like it's a lemon right from the beginning, look at the screen. And it's not first time, it's already happened several times with me. Look at the miles. So it's 114 miles only. The screen is dead, so nothing is going on this screen right now. That's why you buy a lemon right from the beginning. Oh, that's so weird. I mean, Range Rover, why are you doing that? How can I change something? There is no how. So this screen is working, this one, it's completely off. It's living its own life. Let me see if it's gonna wake up right now. No. Uh-uh. 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 So that's really kind of pissing me off. Why it's doing it? There is nothing on the side, and look at this camera. All right, so I'm on the drive right now, and I want to play music. I want to do the climate control. Nothing. So what I have to do right now, I think so, I'm gonna turn it off and start it back on, and this car, it's gonna go live again. That's so weird. But the engine is so smooth. No, it's still the same. 160,000. Why are you doing that, Range Rover? What's going on with you? So now it's getting so interesting. I turned it off, I turned it back on several times already, and the screen is still not working. So I cannot use multimedia or climate control, and it's doing this thing. All right. Looks like X-ray. Why? All right, let's put it on park. Let's see what we can do. All right. From the steering wheel, can I do something? It's not gonna affect that. Okay. Let's try to lock it and put this car on a sleep mode. All right. Screen turn off. Screen turn off. For example, it's supposed to go to sleep, right? But it's not going. So I'm coming back, start it up. The engine sound so smooth. Okay, sound system, give me something. Why are you doing that kind of stupid one screen and it's not working? It was so many different options, and right now no options at all. The way the climate control was set before, that's the way it's gonna stay. I hope am I gonna turn back on a little bit later after I'm gonna drive it a little bit. But it's so weird. Why are you doing it? All right. So, roof. I mean, nothing crazy about the roof. What else? What else I would say? It's so insane to have the Range Rover for 150K. I don't know. I cannot find the points to buy it and want to have it for like 2,500 a month or 3,000, depends how much down payment you want to put for this car. The steering wheel, definitely not worth that money, and the sound system, the entertainment for the Range Rover, that's a huge mistake. Whoever they using it to build it and install it, it's not supposed to be this way. Like, not supposed to be this way for sure. Even though the steering control is so smooth, but it's not reacting the way I believe it's supposed to be for that kind of car. So it's not BMW, it's not really sharp. That's like a flagship, the huge car, super massive SUV, and the screen is still not working. Oh, it's super annoying. And I already called my friend. I told him, you know what, the entertainment system, it's not working. He's like, what do you mean not working? I'm like, yeah, it's not working, it's not reacting, only backup camera, the rest, it's just that. And he's like, that's okay, just go to the dealership and drop it to them, let them fix it. I'm like, all right. I hope by the end of this video, the entertainment system gonna start working so I can show you the way they design it. It's kinda maybe weird a little bit. Wake up, please wake up, Range Rover. All right, let's check it out. That's 2024 Land Rover Range Rover P530 long wheelbase. How much actually the price going at the auction for that kind of car? Long wheelbase, yes it is. 130,000 with 4,000 miles on it. Look at the transactions: 147, 131, 133, 128, 138, 133, 134. That's expensive. So while I'm sitting in the back, what I like here, I like the way the climate control, it's super easy to use, right? Both sides, that's good. So right there, I can adjust the seat. Definitely I should for 150,000, and I can switch it to the left and right. So this one, we can open the roof if we need more light. But honestly, it's so hot outside, I don't need it. So BMW Mercedes style, sunshine, bump. Okay, I found the problem. Look at this little thing. What is this one? What is this pin? Okay, that's the guide. So that's the guide going all the way there. But why is this guide is kind of sticking out? I don't know. I believe right now all the new cars, doesn't matter, it's 150,000, 300,000 or 20,000, they don't care about quality that much as before. Look at those seats and this leather piece. I believe for 150 plus thousand, it's not supposed to be that way. Even though it's a handmade, look how many imperfection we got on this beautiful Range Rover. Other than that, it is comfortable. And like I said, the most comfortable thing about Range Rover for 150,000, that's the suspension and the steering control. The way this car drives, I can't compare it to anything else right now. And what I just found right now, it looks like it's imperfection or something. Look at this side. Look the way fender goes, and bump, the bumper sticking out, so it's not even. Honestly, when the car is coming from the shop, when the bumper was repainted, it's supposed to look like that. See, it's not straight, but no, I think Range Rover came from the factory with this issue. How is that possible? How is that possible? They doing such a bad things on such expensive cars. So honestly, I like the way it looks and a lot of small details what actually European people paying attention, and usually for the US market you have to buy it separate. For example, those matte flaps, right? Usually you cannot see them, especially in California. Maybe some east states or some up north states they bind it, but not on this car. And they are rubber. It looks like they've been installed after that because it's a double side tape. Those bolts, not maybe factory, but I don't know, it looks like aftermarket. But I like the way it looks, and especially the step sides, sometimes they help in a lot when you have a kids. And so black on black, everything is black. It looks so good, but you have to wash it all the time. So basically this car, it's like the status, right? You buy the G-Wagon, you buy a new Range Rover just to show, just to prove the people around you, or maybe to yourself, I don't know, you at the point where you can afford it. You can buy it and make such a kind of huge payment. So you can basically buy the house and do the mortgage payment instead of buying a car. But for some reason, people still choosing to buy this kind of car. Maybe they have a different mindset, or they maybe have a different bank account. I'm not one of them yet. So finally, my entertainment system is working and the cluster is working normally also. The steering wheel, it's such a nice and smooth. It's so easy to drive this Range Rover. It's such a massive, huge car, but same time, it's so easy to control it. That's insane. So the engineers at Range Rover, they doing really nice job. But the people who's controlling entertainment system and all those features, they are not working on 100% of their brain. Or maybe that's the point. Maybe that's why they don't care about this stuff. They more care about the way it looks, design, the way you're gonna sit and drive it with comfort. Yeah, that's interesting. So guys, let me know what you think about new Range Rovers and about the price. 150, is it something worth to buy? And the way this car gonna depreciate over the years, is it something you would like to take, or you would wait for several years until the price gonna go down and you can afford it without taking the huge hit on the depreciation?